The road is always unpredictable, so only real adventurers decide to become drivers. As of today, there are many driving superstitions because you never know what will happen on the way from point A to point B, and you often have to rely on luck. Some situations can be scary and serious, while others can delight and cause genuine laughter. Today, you will see the most exciting moments that were captured on camera. Leaving your vehicle parked somewhere on the street, you should always be aware of the possible risks. After all, there are enough drivers on the roads. I would not like to be in the driver's seat. Why? He has simply blocked a free exit. Now I will always park according to all the rules. You never know who you will have to deal with. Why spend money on travel or strain your legs walking if you can use a skate to get around? And it doesn't matter how old you are. This is the case when you bought a good TV but decided to save on delivery. I now have only one obsessive question: how did it fit there? If you're interested in how to take this car from there now, then it's better to think, how did it get there in the first place? Is this some kind of new vehicle driving that we didn't know about? We need to find out from the driver. Even the coolest cars sometimes turn out to be powerless in front of nature and some weather conditions. If you're a very busy person and always in a hurry, then a lamppost on the road will not become an obstacle for you. Any job should be treated very responsibly, even if it is an ordinary car wash. It's not for nothing that our parents teach us to mind our steps. One needs to listen to good advice, even when you're quite an adult. After such an unexpected water tsunami, it would be good to be able to start your vehicle. Overcoming obstacles is great, but the main thing is solving some problems. Try to avoid getting others to your butt.
Wait.
The owner of a yellow car made the biggest mistake in his life when he chose the cheapest alternative to delivery. Even the most ordinary trip in Australia can turn into a real race if your unspoken rival on the track unexpectedly turns out to be an ostrich. This is what a double pleasure looks like for bus passengers. They got where they wanted and immediately took a bath to refresh themselves after a long journey. With such a cool car, this smart racer should definitely become the first groom in the village. When you really need to cross the road as soon as possible and there are no pedestrian crossings anywhere nearby, you can only improvise. However, I'm not sure that such a method will be simple and safe. And now you can witness a scene that simply takes your breath away. I'm interested. What would your actions be if you unexpectedly met such an arrogant client at a gas station? If such a dangerous pedestrian crosses the road, I'm absolutely sure that you will ignore any traffic violations. This is the case when everyone has their own understanding of compliance with the rules of the road. When there is heavy ice on the street, we are warned to stay at home and to not go outside unnecessarily. But what to do with your transport? Do you agree that when a person does their job so professionally, you can look at them for an eternity? And what's that? Is it a decoration or someone's parking space? What would you do if hundreds of monkeys filled the roadway and you have to be to work in 10 minutes? And if there is a banana in your lunchbox, you're lucky. As they say, you're stuck. And what is that? You can't leave unnoticed, thanks to conscientious witnesses. A bottle of soda is exactly what a driver needs on a hot and sunny day. Let's hope it's soda. And this is the case when the German quality slogan absolutely justifies itself. You can't see a car with such a clearance often. I hope he didn't damage his sneakers. If you're tired of convertibles and you even want more fresh air, you can use this method. When you're such an anxious driver, 2 side mirrors won't be enough. The boat is like a girl. It's very easy to offend her. When there are no road repairs in the plans of local authorities, it is worth taking care of your car yourself. This girl is lucky to have such a boyfriend. He's a jack of all trades. The driver must be a great fan of fishing and likes everything that reminds him of it. Therefore, he styled the car in a unique way. Obviously, the elephants appreciated the driver's playlist. These birds don't know who this guy is and why he's chasing them. These dogs are unlikely to realize how lucky they are with their owner because not even every child has such an exclusive place. I want to know the model of the GPS navigator the driver of this car uses. The accuracy is amazing. And it was a great lesson for the driver. The next time, he will think 10 times before ruining someone else's work. The author of the video was lucky enough to see an unusual upgrade of the bus on the road. This car's body resembles a lizard that has just dropped its tail. And now you can see how resourceful people can be. All available materials are used. It seems that by getting into such a traffic jam, you can easily get a new phobia. It's hard to witness a ranch moving right to the roadway while the cowboy is trying to maneuver among the cars. Perhaps this is some kind of socially phobic person who decided to mess with everyone around him. If he went to the forest for firewood, then he achieved his goal, even if it cost him a lot. The wheel of this car got tired of the correct and measured rhythm, so it began to live its own life. Even an old car can serve for a long time, especially if you improve and update it on a regular basis. When you love to repair cars, no bad weather can stop you. Either he has a lot of driving experience and has performed such a maneuver many times, or he is a real talent. The driver decided not to go around the obstacle, but to go straight ahead. One can see many different things on the road. This girl does not want to waste time on the way, so she pays attention only to her appearance. Having made your choice in favor of a convertible, you have to put up with its shortcomings. That's who exactly believes that nature does not have bad weather. Having fallen in love with your car, it seems to be very difficult for some people to accept the fact that it is no longer the same as it was before. Not to mention finding a replacement for it. And this is who gives a lot of energy to his work. He is not just performing his official duties, but he does it with special enthusiasm. The uneven road surface forced the sheep to learn to twerk quickly. It seemed to the drivers that the rules restrict their freedom and are ineffective, so they found their own way because rules were created for breaking them. When the wheel comes off, the best thing to do is to take the car out of the lane and stop. Some people enjoy high speeds, while others prefer fire and sparkles. Someone backed up too much and found himself in a situation where he had to seek help. The trick failed, but the motorcycle was flying in a very spectacular way. I have noticed that the man was not injured, so we can say that everything ended well.
Honey, I'm gonna be late. I got caught in a tornado of geese. Ferrari has started the production of bicycles. Of course, this situation is offensive and unpleasant, but it will be a lesson for the future. And here we are again. You don't use the handbrake, and then you bitterly regret it. There may be no electricity today, but at least the local truck is safe.